my darlings, and welcome back to another video. Today I have an exciting video for you as I will be sharing my top 10 favourite perfumes by PENHALIGON'S. Now I'm so excited to share this with you. I have so many favourites from this brand. So I'm going to be narrowing my fragrances down to just 10 perfumes, which is highly impossible when you have a love for a certain brand. So yeah, I'm going to do my very best. Now the fragrances I have here, it's not in any particular order, and these are my go-to fragrances, my most worn out of the brand itself. So let me share them with you. If there are any of these perfumes that you love, please let me know if we have that in common. I'm curious to know. And yeah, so let's get started. The first perfume I have is my Bewitching Yasmine, which is this beautiful bottle here. Yasmine is your oriental floral with notes of oud, vanilla, coffee and cardamom. I find this perfume to be enchanting, rich, very bold fragrance. The dry down on this is amazing. It's oud and vanilla with a hit of spice. This perfume is quite addictive and enchanting at the same time. I think it's the coffee with the oud. The color of this perfume, you can tell how intense and how strong this fragrance is just by the color of the juice alone. That ruby red color looks gorgeous. I actually just love this color. It's so pretty. I receive a dark coffee note in the opening, but for me the dry down is the one. It's that combination of the oud with incense and the vanilla. It's creamy, but it's very, very intense. The next perfume I have is the favorite, and this is your soft musk with some sandalwood. This perfume is very smooth and feminine. It has this ethereal quality, very airy and light. That musk note in here, the violet, it's such a beautiful feminine scent. Beautiful, it's so lovely. And look at the bottle. The bottle is just so pretty, but the ingredients inside is even better. So we have violet and mandarin, there's some freesia, there's jasmine, musk and sandalwood. Violet is present, so when I first spray this in the top notes, I get a lot of violet, musk, there's some iris in here as well. I love the creamy sandalwood in the base. It's a pretty scent. This is something you can wear easily in the daytime, and this is perfect for the spring and daytime wear. So that's the favorite. So the next fragrance I have is a perfume I'm so excited about, and if you watched my Instagram live, then you would have seen me totally blushing over this fragrance. And this is a beautiful, oh my gosh guys, I just love this fragrance so much. This is my Clandestine Clara. We have rum, cinnamon, vanilla. This is just such a beautiful fragrance. That's Clara there. And isn't she stunning? A pretty peacock for a lid. And the juice inside is just amazing. And when I spray this perfume, it transports me to a place. And I'm going to describe this place to you, okay? So I think of rum and whiskey, stained oak, perhaps some of the whiskey spilt. It's a bit sticky on the wood. The papers are sticking to that wood as well. I don't know why. It just reminds me of that. Dark rooms, there's like, you know, really nice cognac in a glass cabinet behind you. This is what this reminds me of. I don't know why. It's just so pretty, and it's quite luxe as well. I love this perfume. To me, this is beautiful on a woman, and it's also fantastic on a guy. This is my Clandestine Clara. I have my Elisabethan Rose, and I talk about this fragrance all the time because this is a rose perfume, but for me this is just so feminine, guys. It's so dainty and delicate. It's airy, it's clean, it's soft. You have geranium, it meets the rose. It is gorgeous. I love this perfume. We have delicate sandalwood and powdery musk. It's just so beautiful. I love this perfume. It's girly. It's a little bit sweet, but in a fresh way. Not gourmand at all, but the petals are quite light and soft. So that's one of my favorites, Elisabethan Rose. Next up we have Artemisia, and this is your creamy soft fragrance. Those of you who like gourmand perfumes, this is something ideal for you. It's vanilla, there's some violet notes in here. It is soft, it's creamy, and I find this very delicate, very easy to wear. You can wear this in the spring for sure, but this is your, actually I think this might be a fragrance you can wear all year round. I would say so, but there's a freshness to this perfume. There's some green notes in the opening. We have nectarine as well, along with the vanilla in this perfume, and some violet as well. So I'm just looking at my bottles here, and some of these fragrances I'm so excited to share with you. I haven't seen some of these for a while. So the next one that I have is Malabah, and it's in this beautiful bottle here. So Malabah is your oriental fragrance, and we have notes of Earl Grey tea, which is a black tea with some citrus notes. And this fragrance is blended with some ginger and some spices. We have nutmeg, we have cardamom, and there's some rose in the heart as well. We have like a sweetened amber and sandalwood in the base of this beautiful fragrance. To me, when I spray this, I get the freshness. I get more of a citrus note with mild spice, but we're talking about refreshing, creamy spices as well, with the ginger, quite refreshing, but then the creaminess from the nutmeg and cardamom. Malabah is a fragrance you can wear during the summer, but if you're having one of those rainy summers, then this is a perfume I like to wear, only because there's a brightness to it, there's a freshness with the spices, and then the ginger adds that kick of spice and freshness. It's quite bright, but then the aromatics, the nutmeg, the cardamom adds some warmth. So that's my Malabah. Okay, so I'm quite excited to share the next perfume with you, and this is my Lothair. And this is a fragrance that when I first tried it, I fell in love with this perfume. Now, I've always had a thing about fig. I love figs in my body lotions and some fragrances as well, but this is like creamy. It's very unique, this perfume, I must say. I can't put my finger on it, but there's something in here that it's just so unique and pretty. This makes, in my opinion, this makes an amazing unisex scent. There's oak moss in the base, so I think that adds a little bit of a vintage touch to it. But I don't know, there's something so special, so unique. And the bottle again, guys, look at the bottle. I love this gold sort of labeling here, and the print, it just looks really, just so nice. I love it. Lothair was released in 2014, and I discovered this about maybe 2 to 3 years ago. And like I said, I fell in love with this perfume. I received this burst of fig, cream, but then there was a smooth texture in the base. So in the base of this, we have ambergris, and that could be adding to the smoothness of this perfume. We have black tea, of course, that's what makes this extra special. We have lavender, geranium, fig milk, and fig leaf. And in the top notes, we have cardamom, bergamot. I mean, this is an explosion of exciting notes. Lothair is extremely complex, with all the notes blended together. How do you blend geranium and fig leaf and lavender and oak moss and ambergris in one? It's just amazing. And when you smell it, everything combined, it's just light, but it's powerful. It projects very well. You've got the freshness of the fig. It's clean. It smells expensive and fine. So that's my Lothair. Love that one, my goodness. The next perfume I have is for your chypre fans, and this is my Empressa. And again, this perfume is a complex blend of notes, and I'm going to read some of the notes for you. So we have orange, bergamot, we have neroli, rose, geranium, but it's the base notes that's just so interesting. We have vanilla, cacao, brown sugar, musk, patchouli. There's also even the addition of sandalwood. If you like Chanel's Coco Mademoiselle, then you will definitely love this one. It's fresh, it's elegant, it's really stunning blend there. So that's my Empressa. I have a rose fragrance for you, and you guys know how much I love rose. So this one here I'm excited to share with you, and this is my Dutchess Rose. So for you rose lovers, this is your fruity rose. It's delicate, it's clean, somewhat fresh as well, but it's very elegant. It's something that you would wear for a special occasion again, or even during the evenings. This is something you can wear, but this is a perfume that can be worn in the daytime, but as I'm smelling this now, it's absolutely stunning. I'm going to spray a tiny bit here. Now, this is so beautiful. So immediately I'm receiving the citrus, that mandarin, but the mandarin is somewhat warm. It's like you take the mandarin fruit and you simmer it lightly in some rose water and a little bit of sugar. That's what I receive when I spray this. It's really delicate and pretty. That's my Dutchess Rose. It's perfect for the spring. So that's that one there. And lastly, we have my Equinox Bloom. This is a perfume I do talk about a lot on this channel. And this is my sweet orange blossom with frangipani. We have some cream notes, some sugar notes. And with everything blended together, you receive this gourmand tea party note. The fragrance is supposed to represent a tea party. So we're talking, and I do love a tea party, guys. But cream and sugar, flowers on the table. Could you imagine? This is what you would receive in Equinox Bloom, and it just smells like a tea party. It's delicate, it's feminine, and I would describe this as a very modern day bouquet of flowers. We have frangipani, we have orange blossom, we have violet leaf in here, and there's a very delicate, it's very faint note of a bitterness, which I like. So the fragrance isn't too sweet. There's a tiny bit of a bitterness to it. Could be coming from the black tea note as well. So that's my Equinox Bloom. So that brings me to the end of this video. I went through all my favorite perfumes by PENHALIGON'S. This is my top 10. I hope you enjoyed my picks today. Let me know what you are loving. On this channel, I talk about lifestyle, fragrances, fashion and tea. So if any of those things interest you, then I would love for you to subscribe and join my family. Thank you for watching today. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.